Hi there everybody, welcome to this week's live stream GuitarQuest lesson. So in this week we'll be continuing with GuitarQuest 4, picking up where we left off from last week, and just generally trying to push forward a little bit really. So a few things before we get started. The first would be if you're on a device that has any notifications that might ping away, so emails, social media things, let's turn those off so we get our dedicated half an hour's guitar time. If there's any children watching, then I'd suggest that you have an adult in the room just to help explain some of the ideas. Some of them may not be quite as instinctive for younger viewers, I suppose. And that's pretty much it, really. I suppose the other thing actually would just be the chat function. I've just seen a message come in, so let's. If you've got any questions, please fire away. The chat function's there. It's on the left side of my screen. I don't know where it would be on yours, but. Just feel free to ask any questions as we go through, and I'll do my best to answer them. So that's pretty much it. So let's check our tuning before we get going. So I've got an E string. Over the last few weeks we've been talking about tuning it by ear, so we're going to go to the 5th fret on that string. That's our A. So you just adjust that 5th string until it sounds the same. My guitar's already in tune, so I'm really just sort of talking through the process really. When you're happy with that, you go to the 5th string 4th fret, that's the D. Compare those, make sure the D's are good, and then you go to the 5th fret on that string for your G. And adjust the 3rd string until it sounds the same, and then you go to the 4th fret this time. This is the only one that's different. That's our B, so we play that. Our open 2nd string should sound the same, more or less anyway. And then we come up to the 5th fret, once we're happy with that, to get our E. And that's the same as the 1st string. So, that's basically in tune. What we would then do, if we're tuning by ear, is just strum a few chords, and it's nice and slowly. So take an E chord, for example. Strum it. Does it sound right? Does anything kind of sound slightly off on the ear? If it does, just go back and double check it. That's a G obviously, so just try a few different chords. And just work your way through, and sometimes you'll think you've got it perfect, then you play another chord and it sounds a bit out, so it's a sort of iterative kind of thing. So just a bit of trial and error, do as best you can, and you'll get it in the end. So cool. Okay, so we're going to push on. We're going to do the same warm-up that we talked about last week. So I think I demonstrated it last week. We hadn't really played it properly. So today we're going to go open 6th string, 1st, 2nd, 3rd frets, and then open 5th string, same again, same on the 4th, same on the 3rd, same on the 2nd, and same on the 1st. We're going to take it nice and slow the whole way through, so 4 notes, basically one note per beat, just open string, 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and then move to the next string. So here we go, let's take it away. Good luck after 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. To the 5th string, and the 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and the 1st. Okay, cool. And now we're going to do exactly the same in reverse. So we're going to go frets 3, 2, 1, open, and then to the next string, work our way down. The easy thing to forget here is the open string. So just try and pay particular attention to that one. But yeah, let's give it a go. So starting on that G at the 3rd fret, here we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so hopefully that went well, and now we're going to combine them. So we're going to go low to high and then high to low, and when we get to the top we we only play that note once, so we're not duplicating it. So let's try it. Let's see how we go. Okay, so hopefully that's clear anyway. So after 4, nice and slow. Okay, so 3, 4. To the 5th string. To the 4th. And the 3rd. And the 2nd. The 1st. And you hit the G once and straight back down. And the 2nd string. So that's a good kind of warm-up thing, gets the fingers on the left hand moving, and I should have mentioned we want to be alternating the index and middle fingers on the right hand. So yeah, hopefully it combines all that kind of thing. You can, if you want, extend that a little bit and go up to the 4th fret each time. We might do that at some point. But yeah, that'll give you a little bit of extra practice on the pinky finger, which is definitely a good one. So. Okay, one other thing I wanted to have a go at today actually is something a bit different. So what we're going to do is play an E chord, and we're going to sort of play arpeggios through it. So by that I mean what we're going to do is play, so we make the E shape, and if you've been following the course so far, then I'm assuming you know how to play an E chord, but if not, do ask and I'll explain it. But what we're going to do with the right hand is play the 6th string with the thumb. Then we play the 1st string with our 3rd finger, or ring finger. Then our middle finger plays the 2nd string. And then our index finger plays the 3rd string. So we've got another set of 4 notes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what we're going to try. So I'll count us in, just 1 note for every beat, effectively. But the really important thing is that we're using the different fingers on the right hand. So at this slow speed, you could do your index finger each time. It's not going to aid you longer term. So try and make sure your thumb, 3rd finger, middle finger, 1st finger for the different strings. Yeah. Okay. So let's give it a go on that E chords. Okay. So after 4. Oh, actually, one other thing I should say. Probably won't happen for you now if you've never played this before, but something just to think about is the best way to do this is if you play, as you play with the thumb, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on my right hand, but as you play with the thumb, that 3rd finger is going to drop into place. And then as you play that, the 2nd finger drops into place, and then as you play the 2nd string, as you play the 2nd string, the 1st finger drops into place. So basically, rather than each note being completely separate, there's 2 things going on. You're playing and also planting the finger, that's kind of what it's called. So you plant the next finger down, ready to go, so you play it, put the next one down, play, next one down, play, and the thumb, it goes down. So it's not that easy to do, to be perfectly honest, but it's worth being aware of and know that that's a goal that you can aim for. So okay, let's try it and see how we go. So after 4, okay, so 3, 4, thumb, 3rd, index, 1st, thumb, 3rd, index, 1st. Okay, and that might seem quite boring, but what we can do eventually is speed it up a little bit, and we can move our thumb across to different strings. I didn't do a very consistent pattern there, but you get the idea. So now that the thumb creates like a little bass melody going on, and the fingers are now playing a sort of complementary kind of just a kind of rhythm thing, really. You know, and then we can also change chords, and all of a sudden we've got this quite full-on kind of finger-picking style backing. So we'll probably work up to that, but for now, let's just try the E chords, 6th string, 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string, and just try and loop it around as many times as you can, try and increase the speed and so on, and just see how you go with it really. So excellent. Right, we're going to move on. So we're going to have a look at exercise 13 for GuitarQuest 4. Nice and straightforward. We're just talking about the swing rhythms. So for this particular one, we'll just play. We talked about it over the last couple of weeks, so we're just going to go straight into it. Play it twice. So just watch out for the semiquavers and the triplets in there. Okay. So after 4, just on that top E string. So here we go. Okay. So 3, 4. Okay, so that's it. Very straightforward exercise. Straightforward in terms of the notes. The timing might prove to be tricky. Let me know how you're getting on. So if you find that one difficult, probably some of the following exercises are going to be quite challenging. But hopefully, if you're getting the swing feel and that kind of thing, then it all sorts of falls into place. So let's have a go then at exercise 14, sandcastles. Now we've been through this one over the last couple of weeks, so we're just going to play through it today. We'll play it through in its entirety. So just to just clarify the structure of it, because we've got a couple of different repeats in there. In fact, if I bring the music up onto the screen, just to clarify this. So we're going to play from here down to here, and we've got our repeat marks. We come back, then the second time we jump down here and we carry on. Now notice there's another repeat symbol there, so we start that section, first time we do this bit, then we come back up to here, play those 2 bars, jump to the second time bit, then we go back to the beginning for our DCL coda, so DC back to the beginning, play until we see the word coda, which takes us to here, and then we jump down, play those 2 bars twice because of the repeat sign, and then finally finish. So, hopefully that makes sense. As I say, we talked about that in a bit more detail over the last couple of weeks. So we're just going to have a go at it now, and hopefully we'll play through it all together and everything will go perfectly. So, alright, here we go. So after 4 then. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. G sharp, A, and back to the beginning. 2, 3. 2, 3. G chord, G note, sorry. Yeah, that's it. I say we talked through that one over the last couple of weeks, so do check those lessons out if you enjoyed that one and you found it difficult. Don't forget as well, we've got the backing tracks online as well, so just check out my YouTube channel and you can find those there. Practice along, you can slow them down, speed them up even if you want to. Yeah, but what we're going to do is turn the page and have a go at exercise 15. T for 2. So this one is going to bring in the challenge of triplets and hammer-ons and pull-offs. So there's no sharps or flats. We've got our swing rhythm as well. So I say no sharps or flats. No sharp or flats in the key signature. However, we do have a few accidentals to watch out. So for example, in the second bar, we've got C sharp there. I think it's only C sharp from memory. So we'll find out in a minute. But yeah, so there's a few things just to sort of work on as we work our way through. So we'll just take it a little bit at a time. Notes wise, hopefully it's not going to be too challenging. It's going to be more of a rhythm challenge, I think, on this one. But you know, let me know. You know, I put these things together, you know, and this is what I think people are going to find challenging in each particular exercise, but I might be wrong. So do let me know. So okay, so we're starting off on an F crotchet, so just 1, 2, 3, and then we've got swung quavers up to the G. Now we've got our first triplet. So as we get to beat 4, we're going to play 3 notes, and we're going to do an F to an E as a pull off, and then we hit the C sharp. So I'm just going to demonstrate that bar and count the timing. Okay, so from the G we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. The last note I played was D, that's the first note of the next bar. And that just gives you a sense of timing for how these triplets are going to sound. You could, if you struggle with hammer-ons and pull-offs, you could, you could pluck each note. It's fine to do, you know, if you're treating it as a challenge for timing, that's no problem. If you're treating it as a challenge for timing and hammer-ons and pull-offs, then obviously you want to do the hammer-ons and pull-offs. So yeah, okay. That's that, waffled on a bit. So bar 3, we're on to the D. So 1, 2, we're tied on the first half of beat 3, and then so it's and 4, and then down to the C. Same kind of timing. And then we hit the A at the start of the second line. So let's try the first line together, see how we go, and if you've got any questions, just fire away, really. So starting on the F after 4, here we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, triplet. Okay, so that's the first line. Hopefully that makes sense. So moving on from that, so we played that note A, so 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. So just noticing you got the first half of beat 3, that's an A, it's tied, so yeah, that's hence coming in on the and after 3, but remember it's still got that swing feel, so you just got to keep that in mind the whole time. So bar 5 there, so it's 1, 2, 3 and 4 and up to the G for a couple. Same triplet again as on the previous line. I think this bar's the same as is this one. And then as we come on to the third line, this is where it starts to get a little bit busier. So we're going to go, so beats 1, 2, then C, E, D, B. Okay, so like I said, a little bit busier, but nothing too bad, hopefully. Then the next bar, bar 10, same kind of thing, but we go to a C sharp. Just remember the last note of that bar, bar 10, that is a C sharp as well, so because the sharp lasts until the end of the bar. So yeah, feel free if you know if you've printed out the music, do scribble away on it to remind yourself of any little things that aid you in order to play it better. So things like writing a sharp above it at the end sometimes helps to you know, so you don't forget it basically. So yeah, so bars 9 and 10 there, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we come to the D's. Then we've got another triplet, similar to before, F to E as a pull off, but we come to a D 2nd string 3rd fret. And then we've got the C's at the 1st fret for quavers. And this one, this next triplet, this is probably the hardest one. There's a couple of them, but I would say, let me know if you think otherwise, but the first note is E, and then we do a pull off from D to B. So that's our triplet feel. So again, remember, you can just pluck the notes if you find that too difficult. So okay, let me just play the 3rd line, and then perhaps we'll try the first 3 lines together. So, okay, so from bar 9, 3rd line, here we go. So 3, 4. C sharp. 2, 3. 2, 3. And that's our 3rd line. So, as I said, let's try the first 3 lines, see how we go. So yeah, we'll just take it nice and slow. After 4, from the top, here we go. So 3, 4. So 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, triplet. Second line now. Triplet again with the C sharp. C natural here. 3rd line. C sharp. And again. 2, 3. 2, 3. And then that will take us to the first note of the 4th line, which we'll talk about now. So hopefully that's okay, hope it's making sense. Do ask using the chat function if it isn't. So yeah, this next line, this is probably the hardest line, so we'll get stuck into it now. So we start on A to C, nice and straightforward. 2, 3. Now we're going to do A to G to A, and it's actually written as you play a pull off and a hammer on. So that means you play the first note, the A, do a pull off to the G, and then hammer the finger back on, all without re-plucking the string. So you only pluck the first A. And it's one of those things, if you do it slow, or if you play it slow, it's going to be harder actually than just playing it a bit quicker. And this sort of idea of doing hammer-ons and pull-offs for more than, you know, spread over 2 notes, but over 3 or more, is how a lot of guitarists get speed up. Certainly early days in terms of building your speed, hammer-ons and pull-offs can really elevate things without having to do too much with your right hand if you're you know, if you're a right-handed guitarist. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. So we're going to go A to C at the beginning of that line there, so bar 13. So then we do the pull off and the hammer on. Then we play that A again. Then we go to C sharp, and I'm suggesting to go with the 3rd finger on the left hand, just to, you know, rather than doing that, so we don't break that continuity of the note there. And in this, at the end of this bar here, bar 14, we do pull off and hammer on again. So we get the C sharp, B, C sharp. And then the next bar, we're just going to move that 3rd finger up to get the D's with the 3rd fret. And then the next bit's the same as the previous line. Okay, Okay, and then we'll repeat that line. So let's try line 4 together and just see, we'll just play it once and just see if you can keep up. Like I said, with the hammer-ons and pull-offs, if they're too much at the moment, just repluck the strings for now. Okay, so here we go, after 4. Okay, so 3, 4, 2, 3, triplet, 2, 3, triplet again, 2, 3, 2, 3, and then we would repeat the line. And for anyone who was paying particular attention, I actually, on the C sharp, B, C sharp, I replucked the C sharp at the end without thinking. So yeah, so woe me for doing that and demonstrating that incorrectly. But hopefully you know what the intention is and where we're heading with it. So okay, so structure of the song then. We play lines 1, 2, 3, then we play line 4 twice. Then we go back to the beginning and play the first 2 lines, that's our DCR coda bit again, and then at the end of the second line we drop down to the coda on the final line. So we're just going to have a look at that last line together now, and then we'll attempt to play the whole thing together. So bar 17, the final line, we've got C to A, C, B, sorry, C, E, D, B, getting swung quavers, same again. So it's a relatively straightforward finish. So yeah, you know, hopefully it makes sense anyway. So let's attempt the whole exercise. So from the top, just do as best you can, particularly the hammer-ons and the pull-offs and the triplets, obviously, and we'll see how we get on. So right, after 4, good luck everybody. Here we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Triplet. Second line, 2, 3. Triplet. Third line, C sharp, 2, 3 triplet, 2, 3 triplet, fourth line, triplet, 2, 3 triplet, 2, 3, 2, 3, repeat that line, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, back to beginning, triplet again, and second line, 2, 3, triplet again, to the coda in a second, coda here, same again, okay, and that's where we finish. And I should say, I feel like as I played it, when I said we're going to the coda, I put myself off a little bit and the timing was a little bit iffy around there. So yeah, just perhaps watch out for that. But remember, the backing tracks are on my YouTube channel, so you can check that out, and that will have the timing all tidy and everything. So, but let's bring the music up onto the screen, have a listen to it, and I'll point out everything as we go. Yeah, hope you enjoy this one, number 15. Here we go. Okay, cool. So that is exercise 15, T for 2. So like I say, in terms of notes, I wouldn't say it's necessarily that challenging again, but it's the timing, the hammer-ons and the triplets, hammer-ons, pull-offs and triplets, I should say. So yeah, there's plenty in there, I think. So let me know how you get on. But that is a good place for us to finish up for today, I think. So we'll definitely revisit this one next week. If you enjoyed today's lesson, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you know anybody that you think might enjoy these kind of lessons, they're all very structured from kind of start to finish. So please do share them around. Other than that, we'll be back same time next week, which will be the 7th of May. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So best of luck with the practice, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next Thursday. Okay, take care then. Bye bye.